Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Shapes.io. We're continuing our playthrough today. We're going to be working on producing this last upgrade for painting. We've already got everything we need for the tier 4 upgrade, so we just need to unlock the tier 5 one, and then we're good to go. And thankfully the tier 5 one is just a white circle in the center of the tier 4 upgrade. So if we find where they're coming from, is that this guy over here? It looks like this guy over here, which is coming from down here, over here. Here they are. So it's this step here, and we need to add another white circle into the center. What we're actually going to do though is not adjust this. We're just going to have a separate line for our white circles. Why are these going through so slowly? That's my question. So it's the kites that are coming in slow. Why are the kites coming in slowly? I don't know. We can just add another one. That's the benefit of putting it in this way. We can't go down anymore, unfortunately, but I feel like we'll get more kites in there. But what we really need is white circles. So here's our white coming out. Let's put a storage bucket here for both the circles and the white. We're going to split, like rebalance both of them, and then we'll take a tunnel over here for our circles and get the white out. We should have done them coming the other way, because we're going to take all of this, line it up there, bammo, white circles. This is one of the amazing benefits of, what do you call it, like blueprints and copy pasting. You can just, like, we're done here. We're not getting enough white going into here though to satisfy both of them. So that will be a problem. We'll deal with that eventually, but for now, it's good enough to get us started. In terms of what we need a stacker. Well, we need this first of all. And what pieces do we have? Okay. So you're gonna need to go in there like that. That one on that side. We can go tunnel, tunnel, straight, 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 straight. And then at the bottom, we want that and that. And that we should be able to bring down to there. They're producing the right things, aren't they? Yep. The white circle in the middle of that thing. Okay, just time now to up this production. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know, that's probably good. And we're not getting a full belt yet, so let's do some more. What is even our belt speed? Times 8. 14. We really want this to be up closer to 14. And we can see we started receiving some. Not quickly, but they are coming in now. So that is basically this episode done. We're less than 5 minutes in. We actually do want to finish producing them though. That's something we'll need to do. We'll also need to, we noted before that we're haven't got enough whites. We've not got enough circle here, so we'll need to resolve both of those. We'll do circle first, because it will be more straightforward. We can just do this, get a second line of circle in there. In terms of white, we really need to reproduce... Oh, what's going on here? That's a bit confusing. Oh, it's because we need purple and white. Sure. I was just confused there about what on earth I'd done. Let's do these sideways. So we'll need to go like that. We'll need... Okay, this one can have an in and an out. I think we'll need it probably there. And we can go that way, that way, that way. Does that make sense? It goes in the top to there, in here to there, in there. Yep, that's good. And we need it going back left, which is this guy. Now we just need the inputs, which is kind of the easiest part. Let's go this way. And we'll get our red from on this side as well, because... What is that? Because why not? We have prepared them to be coming in from the other side, which is a little bit annoying, but that's what we did, so we can work with it. Come around that way. Let's paste all of these over. Boom, boom. 2. We'll get white, red, whatever that color is, blue. And then we need to get it down there. We can go like this. Oh, let's go across one more. So we come down there and across to there. And we'll just check our rate on out here. 14, that's pretty good. We probably got a few too many there, but we're producing as many as we can. Okay, so that will mean that these will keep up. Our circles here will keep up. And on this side, is it these circles here that are a bit slow? Where does it need to sit there? Okay, hopefully that will help. I think I'd done the same... Oh no, I hadn't done the same here. I don't know. So those kites are fine. I think it's just because we haven't given ourselves much space here. Can't really do much. But we've got plenty of pink kites in here, so that's good at least. It just must be this. This phase here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And they can stack at 1 per second. Yeah, so we'd need like 14 or something. But we're producing 10. It'll do. It will do. Okay, so that's good. We can just leave that. It's ticking up slowly. I'll leave it to go. This thing here, it's ticking up slowly. We can just leave it to go. Oops, this one. Where are they? Why are we still delivering those things? We don't need them anymore. I keep clicking on the wrong thing. So we're sending them at 7 a second, and these things at 10 a second. So we really want those other bits to go up more. Where's the hub? Here. They're coming from... But we've got 2 rows of them coming from the south. And those other ones coming from the north. Okay, well, we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need any of those. Or any of those. Oh, there we go. Level 20 wires. The quad painter. So this is actually quite interesting. No, we don't want the video. We don't want those red stars either. Yeah, they're quite interesting, the quad painter, and the wires and how they work. We'll get to them in a later episode. These stars are coming from down here. So we want... Pardon me. We want red, kite, green, square. Let's see if we can't find anything vaguely resembling that down here. Here's some kites and squares. I wonder if we can get enough for two lines here, which is what we'll need. Yeah, we'll need 2 lines, cut them in half. Well, we have to rotate them first. Cut them in half, put them back together, and then we can paint them. Simple. That rotation will do. In terms of splitting, you want that guy, and then to connect them back up, you want those 2. They go around the corner like that. Done. Now, in terms of cutting mechanisms, we will go like this. Now, which piece do we want? We want the bottom piece. Where is that there? Oops, we need an input split there. Done. We can do the same on the other side. Except it's offset by 1 because of the way the cutter works. That way. And it's the bottom piece we don't want. We want to merge them that way. Like that. Oops. So we should be able to copy paste that like so. And that gives us our 2 lines. Well, our 2 halves. I don't know how many of these we need. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's make it 12. I forget how fast we cut. 2 per second. Don't need anywhere near that many. Where are we even trying to get to with this? So we've got all the space up until we get up here. So that's perfectly fine to do that like that. Now out of here, let's bring this way. And this one this way. But in doing so, we need to rotate these. And we need the kites on the top right and bottom left. So if we rotate this half clockwise a quarter and this half anti-clockwise a quarter, then that will be what we need. So clockwise a quarter, anti-clockwise a quarter. And then we need the rest of our collection mechanisms. We're gonna not collect them straight this time. It doesn't really make any difference. Okay, so now we've got those two lines. We can stack them together. Let's stack them out on here on the right. This probably makes more sense. We need more gap there. Here we can go like this. We want our input going through like that, and then the output. Oops, we got to actually connect that in, and that produces the correct kite shape that we just then need to paint. 5, 6. How many did we say we needed at the moment? 14. We'll keep it at 14 because why not? Let's put a storage in there just to buffer a little bit. And we're actually going to use the 4 painter here just so that you can see how she works. And we need red and green. There's no red. There's red and green over. Oh, there's red and green there. Okay, in that case, let's put this way. I'm not exactly sure which way I want to do it. Let's go like that. And we need red and green. But we need 2 strips of both of them. Okay, so red. Let's just stop out here. And then the next one that we actually need is a green. And then another red. It actually doesn't really make too much difference the way I get them to over there. And then another green. Now we want to do all of our same tricks that we do before with getting these into here. Now how can we do this? I think we're gonna need to go. It's this guy. This is our input split. We go there. We'll have a tunnel there, here, because we need space for the tunnels. Where do they go? In there. So that will get our 4 paint across. We're going to need to use the long tunnels though. This one can just go like that. And then lastly we need the actual, oops, like the actual piece itself. We can do like that. They really need to go one more tile across. And here we need to split the input there. And then our out will collect to the right, or left. But you'll see that it's got this power thing saying it needs a button. So that's this guy here. That's this button thing. So let's just put it, I don't know, over here out of the way. And then on the wires layer, which is E, you can see these like port thingies here. We've got to connect them up. And this only produces items when one of those ports is turned on. We want all of them painted, so we're going to turn them all on. There we go, to produce these kite type things. And then we can go copy, paste. Now painter, it says 4 per second, which means we should only need 4 of them. Oops, we missed this bottom one. Where does he go? Here, here, and here. Let's just bring that up out of there. Put a storage bucket on there just for us to check. Okay, so you'll see that these ones aren't connected in, so we need to power them all as well. Okay, that kind of looks like it's doing 4 per second. 14, that's our belt limit, so that'll do that. Now we need to get those up here. Let's stop there. And we're going to hijack one of these lines. We'll do to stack these onto this. This will go on the bottom and these will go in the top. So let's go there. The tunnel. Actually, we don't need to tunnel and then more tunneling. We can just do this. We can say you go in there directly. This guy has a tunnel. I don't know why I prefer using the grey ones. I just do. So you go into there. You get aggregated out this side. Don't need any of that. I don't know what that boo-boo was. And is that 6, 12, 14. That's what our current belt can handle. We won't need as many once we get these there, but that's what we've got at the moment. And we should have 14 coming out. 13 and a bit, that'll do. Oh, pardon me. What I actually want to do here is not this. What I actually want is this. We want priority output going this side. Oops. And then any excess can go the other way. So we've got, so that will mean that we've always got the most. So this little star here on the storage bucket, that's where it prioritizes the output. So if there's not enough to feed both lines, it will only put it on this top one. And that means that this top line here will always get as much as it can, which will mean that we'll always get as much out here as we can. To make as many of these kite shapes as we can. And we can see, yeah, look, we've stepped that up to 20 per second now. Our other kite's still going strong at 10 per second. Here they are down here. So we've massively increased the production here. Let's see if we can increase the production of these kites. Because 10 per second, it's like an hour and a half. It'll take to finish it. Where were they? They're coming in from the down here, over here, over here. So yeah, it's this kite section here. So let's just create a detour around there. Oops. We'll shift our speed measurement device to down there, and we will put in some more of these. I think we just went a bit overkill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's 14, so that should produce a full strip of these now. And I don't... 1.3 a second. We need 11. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that will produce a full belt there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're not getting a full belt here. Out of here, we can remedy that as well. Just detour these guys down and around. And we'll detour this down and around. So let me select the right thing. We'll go a little bit overkill. To upgrade, so we can upgrade belts or extraction. We'll leave belts for the time being because we've built everything at our current tier. Let's go for upgraded extraction. And then you can see we've got these rocket ships. We're going to deal with those in another episode because they're a pain in the butt to make. Okay, so that will let us produce, paint more kites, but we need to get more kites in there to start with. Now these scissors go at 2 per second. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they should be okay going at maximum capacity, except we're then stacking at the end, and that'll be the slow part of the process. How many were there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we need more of those stacking bits. And we don't have space for them. Like we'd need to go up 1, 2, up to here. Which would definitely mean destroying all of these store. But I think it's going to be beneficial. Slightly longer term. So you can go like that. You can come around into there. So we can see this is already up higher than we were before. We're going to need to do the same here. Which will mean destroying those two. We'll have to shift this. And we've got to realign this guy. We'll just give ourselves plenty of space there. We needed another 3, was it? Another 4. Okay, there's not much space there at all. We're gonna need to tunnel over him. Come around, and you go around that way. So that will increase our output here. Hopefully up in the same like 13 range once everything gets filled up. Eight, 9. Maybe it was just struggling for stuff before. I don't know. Okay, that is the wrong shape. Did they have a specific way they needed to go in there? Didn't realize that. That's not so great. Getting a whole bunch of squares out. Do not want squares. We can put this here as well to kill them earlier. We're starting to get kite pieces back through again, which is good. There's some kite pieces again, which is a good start. Okay, we're back to kite pieces. Yeah, I didn't realize that they had a specific way they needed to go in, but I guess they do. Well, we're not going to get any extra, like we've used up all of our good fortune here with this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's 14 there. So I think we just need to wait for this middle section to, like, these guys to both become fully saturated again. For these to get the little bit of backup that they need. And then our output here will be back to full speed. Yeah, okay, so we're nearly at 14 there again. We should be nearly at 14 here. Which means our output... Why is our output only 12? I guess we still gotta wait a bit for it to catch up. Okay, so they're not slowing us down. 13. Should have seen us. Not much of a spike there. Oh yeah, because we just fixed a couple of things. We didn't actually do anything useful. So somewhere down the bottom here. So up to 13 being produced. That's okay. Where did we go? Here, 13.1. It's not great. But short of reimagining this whole factory, there's not really much we can do. We're using everything that we can. just it uses so many pieces. But we got this moving, which is a good start. We increased our speed here with these cutting and rotating ones, which is also another good move. And I think with both of those, that's where we're going to call it today. Next time, we are going to come over and look at building the target. It's relatively straightforward, just a bunch of white circles, a bunch of red circles, and then combine them all together. It's super easy to make, but also super satisfying, because you're really getting into the how do we mass produce white circles, because we need 2 white circles and 2 red circles for every single piece that goes in. It really is quite satisfying. Until next time though, why are our blueprints going so slowly? Hello, Mr. Blueprints. Where are you? What is this? This looks like a disaster area. We might need to come back in another episode and make T5 cutting. What's that? Oh, that's this bit. Weird. Oh well. Next time we'll come back, we'll make this circle. Unless I forget and we make something else. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you everyone very much for being here. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, do consider giving the video a like and subscribing to the channel. It does help a lot. Until I see you next time, thanks everyone. Bye for now.